Well, on that superb finish, joining us on News at 10 for more is Mr. Harrison Jala. He's the President, National Association of Nigerian Footballers, as well as a football administrator. Good to have you on the News at 10.
Thank you very much for listening.
So tell us, first off, were you surprised today, considering the many reactions that greeted their first game against Croatia?
Well, I was not, because in the first place, the mood of the nation as you see it today is good. To prepare a team for the World Cup, you need, the gestation period is about 4 years. But you give credit to these boys. You give credit to the coaching crew and all that stuff.
And we're giving credit because they won.
Yes. Between 2014, when we went for the last World Cup in Brazil, and now it's 4 years. That's the minimum time you can have for the preparation. But between then and now, we have 3 managers. We had late Stephen Keshi, may his soul rest in peace, and Ulisse came in briefly before getting Roy. You know, as we speak today, we have the youngest team there in Russia. So I was not surprised that they came out today really to make Nigerians really happy. You know, this team really, if they get out of this group, which I hope, you know, because they will really defeat Argentina at the next meet on Tuesday.
We'll come to that optimism. But Gennaro said a couple of things, especially the changes he made to the formation. People are asking, should we stick with this formation or change it for our next game?
No, we should stick with the formations today, you know, because Mikel himself, he plays better if he's fixed in a deep position. And that was exactly what he did. Brought Etebo back to his normal position as an attacking midfielder. And it worked out like magic. You know, so I think we should stick with this formation against Argentina. And if we do that, it will really work. There is nothing like rocket science to what has happened today. It's because the boys really came out to see that let us now tell the world that this is Nigeria. The do-or-die character that is inbuilt in us when we come to tight situations like this. It's exactly what they exhibited today.
Some people also wondered what was going on during the first half.
Yes, you see, the Iceland team itself is not even a walkover. You see, it's a very solid side.
Very organized.
And defensive conscious. If you look at the first half, they did all they could to contain the Eagles. But when they came back in the second half, they exhibited the usual way the Eagles really play their game. You know, they came out, and these fellows were forced to come out, and you see the goals were just coming. We would have even had the third one, you know. You know, Musa made another attempt to make it a hat-trick, you know, that didn't go through, you know. So we would have even made it a hat-trick. Musa would have made it a hat-trick today. So the boys, to be fair, you know, in what has happened today, they've really come, and I think with this spirit, Argentina is not going to be a problem to the Eagles.
Well, some people are, well, I'm not sure exactly, but the performance seemed to have renewed hope. Even Mr. President, you know, expressing confidence in the Super Eagles. But, you know, are we being over-optimistic?
No. We never, you see, a lot of people said the team was overrated. You know, that's not true. We have the youngest team as we speak today in this World Cup. But these boys themselves never played the Nations Cup. They build up to any World Cup. When you talk about the teamwork, you know, 4 years is a minimum gestation period. So if you are talking about making a champion, you must have done it for like 8, 12 years. You build up to that period. But Gennaro came in about 2 years ago. And if you take these results into consideration, you see that they have done a fantastic job. The president himself gave a very tall order when they were leaving to say, go and bring. That was a motivating speech, you know, but they are justifying that today as we speak.
President Putin says that the love for football unites an entire world in a team. What is the possibility of the Super Eagles overcoming Argentina? Will there be any surprises?
I'm even sure those at the Sambisa Forest today are praying for the Super Eagles. That's the power of sports. It mobilizes people socially. So as we speak, Argentina is not going to be a problem. In 1996, Nigerians came out, the Olympic team came out to sell the culture of Nigerian football, that we play football with determination, and that you cannot even predict the Eagles until the end of a 90 minutes. That's exactly the same spirit that has come back to this.
So make your predictions for Tuesday.
Tuesday, we are going to defeat Argentina, maybe by 1 goal.
Okay, all right.
Thank you very much.
Let's see what happens on Tuesday. Thank you so much, Mr. Harrison Jala, President, National Association of Nigerian Footballers, as well as a football administrator. Thank you for coming on News at 10.